It's the 24th season of the Pirelli World Challenge, and it's about to get underway on the streets of St. Petersburg. The crowd is intense. The excitement is building. It is the world's fastest spring break party. Revs coming up. We're green.
Big move coming off the 3.
2, 3, 4 abreast in some spots.
Side-by-side action.
He absolutely nailed it.
Three-way battle.
And we've got an incident. You would expect nothing less.
Oh, clips the inside apex.
Very racy. This is going to get interesting.
That is a brave move. What a pass. This is what World Challenge is all about.
It may be the world's fastest spring break party, but for some of these drivers, they're just about to start going to school as they're going to go up against the legends of the Pirelli World Challenge. Hi, everybody. I'm Greg Creamer, and welcome to the opening rounds of this wonderful championship. It is the St. Petersburg Sports Car Challenge presented by StopTech. This is going to be a grand touring spectacular.
S and Bill Ziegler and the Swisher GMG Pontiac Solstice.
The field now on the front straight. We're ready to get the season underway. Starters' eyes on the bridge. It's a rolling start for round 1. And the green flag flies. We are underway. It is the 2 Volvos up front. Watch for Dial to try and make a move down into that turn 1. It's the Motul braking zone. He looked, Calvin, but and he's a little squirrely.
He got in there so deep. He nearly got into the rear of Alex Figge. He gets away with it. But right
on the streets of St. Pete for the St. Petersburg Sports Car Challenge presented by StopTech. There is a look at your GTS battle. It is Andy Lee in that beautiful Crown 7 Bondurant Best IT Chevy Camaro, second in that position. The other big story, as you can see, huge clouds, possible rain.
On the Audi right now, like some of the other GT runners, so he's waiting for that green light and going to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, probably not, especially if it's a little damp. Not looking forward to that. There is the Cadillac CTSV pace car doing the inspection lap as we are getting ready to go with the start of this race. Let's go to Rafael Navarro.
On behalf of our friends at Optima Batteries, StopTech Brakes, and Pirelli, drivers, start your engines.
I'm sorry, I just love to hear that sound. Those engines coming to life. It is fantastic. We've got such a global representation of world-class cars, and it is ready for them to unleash it and head out for round 2 of the Pirelli World Challenge Championships. We're going to roll the grid across the top of the screen here so you can take a look at where your favorite drivers may have qualified as this field starts to set sail. As I said, today the traditional standing start, so they're being released on their final warm-up lap to install them into their grid spots, and then we'll be getting ready to go. Look at some of this amazing machinery, the Mercedes, the R8s, the Nissan GTRs, but up front, once again, James Sofronis in that R8. That car and James seem to like it here.
They do. A very strong run here yesterday to a podium finish, ultimately finishing second with Dial's disqualification. So the GMG Audi certainly in good shape, but Duncan Endy, their boys had to do a lot of work last night. A late race engine change. They were up till 5 a.m. this morning getting that engine change completed with the Audi customer service boys. So they're ready to go, but a lot of work. There's a short break between a late race yesterday and an early one today, Greg.
And you know, Duncan Endy, not only from a driving standpoint, but from a personality standpoint, a great addition to the paddock. When somebody asked him about that, you know, your first start to have that, he goes, yeah, that's rather suboptimal. You got to love that. But this crowd is anxious. They know that this is going to be a big one. And the other thing today is there's not a race 18 hours away, as you pointed out, and there's a long break to Long Beach, so these guys can afford to take a few more risks, really go for it today.
They can put it on the line, and think about the different objectives here. Dial, he came out of yesterday's race thinking he had the championship lead. Now he has 0 points on the board. He's in catch-up mode already, just going into round 2.
And Randy Popes now needs to make up points. He's always aggressive on the streets. This is going to be spectacular. So we're looking forward to it. There is the Cadillac Escalade. That is our safety vehicle. Very, very fortunate to have that machine and that company helping us out in this capacity, responding should anything happen during the course of a race. So the field is about to grid up. As they do, we're going to step away for just a minute. We will be right back. Round 2 coming at you. The grid is set for the St. Petersburg Sports Car Challenge presented by StopTech, round 2 of the Pirelli World Challenge Championships. We're about to get this one underway, and so far the weather is hanging off. Time for our GoPro Kia Quad Box featuring the exceptional images from GoPro.
Going to be on board with a couple of the GS Class Mustangs, Artie Topi and Alec Udell, and in GT you've got Peter Lasafri with his AMG Mercedes SLS and Mike Skeen in the Hawk Corvette.
Contenders all, so this is going to be fun to watch as we get this one underway. Round 2 Okay, the green flag flies at the back of the grid. That means within a few seconds this is going to launch. When the red lights go out, we go racing. Great to see the standing start once again in Pirelli World Challenge, and here we go. Oh, and Safrona's nowhere, and the Volvos, as usual, they don't start so much as they launch. They are gone, and Safronas is getting swallowed up. There goes Dial, one of the caddies taking a look, not going to make it work.
No, they all got stacked up there at the apex, but as we suspected, Safronas would struggle a little bit with the lack of launch control on that Audi. Volvos just take it. Figgy straight to the front. Dial now in third, looking for a way by Popst.
And that Black Swan Mercedes of Tim Pappas also got a tremendously good start, by my reckoning, up into 7th.
When the Street Master, he loves this place. He loves St. Pete. Looking for 2 in a row.
He really calls it home. Born in Tampa.
They're running 2 Camaros. I think it's really going to work for Tony Gables to feed off a Lawson Archenbach with setups. And certainly they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. White flag, 1 lap to go for James Safronas, but Popes is a lot closer.
Boy, is he ever. He is
veteran, 7-time champ Petey Cunningham scores his 2nd podium of the weekend.
And there you can take a look at some of the rest of the players. You can see the return of Lou Gelati had a little problem today with that incident and dropped back just a little bit. And I think that's a good point.